Ever had that heart-pounding moment when a kitchen appliance dies unexpectedly? Your fridge goes silent the night before game day, or your washer stops mid-cycle when you're out of clean shirts? These aren't just inconveniences, they hit your schedule and your wallet with a vengeance. That's where Appliance Insurance makes a real difference. With home memberships coverage, you get a clear, reliable plan tied directly to the coverage chart with no guesswork and no fine print. Let's break down how this works in real life. Imagine this scenario. Sarah's fridge suddenly stops cooling right before a big weekend gathering. She called a local appliance repair tech and paid a small $25 service fee, got the compressor replaced, and submitted the invoice. Under her home membership appliance plan, compressors are covered up to a specific amount that is very clear in the chart. She got reimbursed and avoided throwing out hundreds of dollars in spoiled food. The transparency is the key. You can go to the coverage chart, find the compressor line, and you see exactly how much is covered. It's not an endless promise, it's a real number limit. Let's compare that to what some people face with big box warranties. Reddit has a bajillion horror stories about warranty companies. If you go there and you search, you're going to find all kinds of bad stories. Here's a few. A frustrated shopper spent $350 on a home warranty that was supposed to cover their fridge, and then they waited weeks for an all-state repair. No tech arrived, days and days passed, and the parts took forever. These are things that actually happened. Another couple bought a $300 warranty only to get gift cards, not even the money to buy the same fridge. Someone else needed to file multiple claims and said that the communication was such a nightmare that they'd never do it again. These stories highlight how confusing and slow traditional plans can be. But at home membership, we work differently. You pick your licensed technician. You pick someone that you trust. They come out, they diagnose and fix the issue. Your covered parts or replacements are clearly listed in the chart. And you pay your $25 fee, you submit your invoice, and we reimburse you up to the chart's limit. You don't have to call into a call center. You don't have to order parts or get parts that don't really fit. You don't have to wait 15 days to find out if they're actually going to cover it. There are plenty of horror stories, but we are not one of them. Here's another example. Mike's washer died 2 months after he bought a coverage plan. The tech replaced the drum assembly, which was covered under the chart. Mike paid his $25 fee, submitted the itemized invoice, and got reimbursed within 5 business days. He ended up saving hundreds of dollars versus paying out of pocket. Plus, he could keep using his trusted repair person. Now let's talk about coverage amounts. The chart shows specific limits for parts and labor. These aren't placeholders, they're real dollar amounts that you can expect. Dryers, washers, fridges, each appliance has its own part and its own labor limit. If a covered part total is over the limit, you decide whether you want to cover the difference to fix that, or if you want to cover the difference to upgrade to a new unit. And those caps protect you. They prevent surprise charges or forced service pricing. And there's more. If you need multiple appliances to be covered, that's no problem. As long as each one is on the chart, you're covered. Let's think about this financially. Repairing or replacing a fridge can cost $1,000 to $2,000. A washer motor is easily $300 to $400, and dryer heating elements aren't cheap either. But with home membership, you pay a consistent, low monthly rate with no surprise spikes. It turns those big repair bills into predictable coverage. So here's the takeaway. If it's listed in the parts chart, it's covered. You submit your claim, you decide the technician, you get reimbursed. There's no frustrating call centers, no unclear limits, no mystery, and that's how it works with home membership. If you want to see exactly what's covered, check out the appliance coverage chart on homemembership.com. It's transparent and it's clear. If you're ready for coverage that actually works for you, make sure you check out homemembership.com and see all of our plans right there.